This was the scene just days ago at the Leipzig Book Fair. It's the second largest trade fair of its kind in Germany and a platform for publishing houses to present their star authors. But this woman came here without a publisher. Poppy J. Anderson is a self-publisher who sold 250,000 copies of her e-book in 15 months. Today she's meeting her fans for the first time.
I thought I'd be happy if 50 people read the book in the first year. I never expected this.
A lot of people have come. Her readers are almost exclusively women.
She has an easygoing writing style. You can laugh, you can cry from the first word to the last. You can really relate to them.
A playing field in the West German city of Essen. The novelist spent a lot of time here as a teenager. Over the years, she created a fantasy world for herself involving an American football team.
When I was around 12, I asked for a typewriter for Christmas, and then I just started hitting the keys.
Though the 31-year-old says she basically writes for herself, she still welcomes feedback. So self-publishing seemed like a perfect opportunity.
In 2012, I saw a report from the Frankfurt Book Fair on self-publishing, which I'd never heard of before. I thought it was really interesting because you can publish something without risking anything, without needing an agent or a publisher.
Using the pseudonym Poppy J. Anderson, she uploaded her first romance novel to an internet platform. And within 2 months, the book wound up in the top 100 of the ebook charts. Her first novel became an internet bestseller at $2.99 per copy.
I never would have thought that something like this could happen.
The novelist is working on her doctoral dissertation in international relations. But alongside her academic work, she increasingly becomes romance novelist Poppy J. Anderson. The internet platform she uses is responsible for the business side of things. The author gets up to 70% of the profits, and her initial romance novel has turned into an 8-part series.
When it started doing well and I was getting very good feedback, I wanted more people to be able to read it, and I wrote to publishers. And from a lot of them, I heard things like, "It's an American story about football players. What did German women have to do with football players?" And a plot set in New York City.
Other writers face similar hurdles. Berlin thriller author Nika Lubitsch couldn't find a publisher for her novel The Seventh Day, so she tried her luck with internet self-publishing. The novel immediately shot to #1 on the ebook bestseller list, selling more than 100,000 copies. Then there's self-publisher Jonas Winner, whose crime novel series Berlin Gothic spent 66 days at #1 on the German ebook charts, longer than any traditionally published book has ever done.
With the literary side especially, we see that self-publishing allows works to emerge that are too barbed, too niche-oriented, too ambitious for traditional publishers.
Each year, some 90,000 new books are released in Germany, but thanks to self-publishing, that number is set to double within a few years. But does the trend mean quantity over quality?
What we're seeing are established stars who are switching from the traditional publishing system to self-publishing because that way they have more creative freedom. The process goes more quickly and the profit margin is more appealing. I don't believe that self-publishing means that the quality will systematically rise or fall. I think that more readers will simply be able to read what they want to.
Like, for instance, Poppy J. Anderson's books. Traditional publishers have seen the writing on the wall.
It feels fantastic, the idea that I can go into a bookshop and my book is lying there as a physical printed book. That's a great feeling.
A major German publisher will be releasing her first 3 ebooks as paperbacks starting this autumn.